Hi, friends, it's me, Barry. Good morning.
Morning.
It is a great day to come together and ask the question, what you got?
Good morning, everyone. Today is National Son and Daughter Day. This celebration reminds us how much joy children bring into our lives and how naturally they understand kindness. Kids, one of the wonderful things about kids is they don't overthink helping others. They simply see a need and step forward. That's the heart of the Come Together Cub Club. We did an event, and I've talked about it quite often on here. We did an event with the Colorado Grit a couple years ago where we gave away free tickets to kids when they simply answered a very, very simple question. And that question was, what can I do today to help someone in my community? And the answers of these kids were amazing because it didn't have to do with money. It had these kids thinking in the thought process, what can I do today? I don't have money, so what can I do today? I will tell you this, it was eye-opening about school lunches. So there were a lot of kids that would change school lunches, but that was actually really quite funny. I'll be honest with you. Of course, my favorite kid was I would follow behind old people and pick up things that they dropped. Kid is still my hero. I wish I would have got his name. I think he would be one of our spokespeople today. So the Cub Club teaches children how easy it is to help someone. A small act, a simple choice, a moment of kindness. Every Cub learns that helping others is something they can do anywhere and everywhere. I need you all to be on the lookout for the 2026 holiday activity book that's going to be coming out that's in support of Miracle of the Season. We're redoing the book this year, but if you scan the code right now, you can still get a hold of last year's. It was put together a little quickly, so it's not exactly what I wanted it to be, but you know what? It worked. Okay, it did. It worked and it served its purpose. Now what we need is for you to take and upload these books as they come out. Let your Cubs color them. If you would like to share a picture, take a picture of your Cub coloring the pages and then send us a picture of your Cub as they color it, or send us a picture of the picture that they colored, okay? Record your child telling us what they would do today to make a difference in someone's world. These things can inspire adults. We talk about how kids learn from parents all the time. Maybe it's time we switch that around and let the parents learn from the kids. And maybe we let the parents understand that, you know what? Not every kind of support is all about money. Maybe sometimes it's about creativity and action. So please be on the lookout for that. It ought to be coming out in about a month. We ought to have it prepared, and it will be available for download by simply scanning this QR code, which is going to take you to the Come Together Cub Club page. So it's filled with fun pages that show kids how kindness grows when we share it. Families will be able to use it all year long and explore giving, gratitude, and community. The Cub Club is also where you can find mission partners helping children, okay? Any of our mission partners that deal with children, this is a place that you're going to be able to find them. So if you want to support a child's cause, shop with any of our giving partners, go to the Cub Club page and you can pick someone who's out there doing good things for our kids everywhere. When you use their forms and make a purchase from any giving partner, you support their mission and help kids learn, grow, and shine, and recover from some pretty bad stuff. Look, National Son and Daughters Day celebrates the children who make our world brighter. Kids remind us that kindness is simple. They share their toys. They comfort a friend. They notice when someone needs a smile. They show us that helping others do not need to be complicated. The Cub Club builds on that natural kindness. It gives kids a place to learn how their choices can help real people. When a family chooses a mission partner and shops with a giving partner, children see the impact. When you let the children become involved, they learn that it is very simple to help people. They see how their actions support kids who need a hand. They see how the community grows when we work together. Look, get your kids involved. Ask your kids who you should support today. Kids get excited. I remember as a child, we used to celebrate Labor Day every year by going and stuffing the boot with the firefighters in Garden City, Kansas. I don't remember a lot of things about my childhood. I just don't. I simply don't. But I do remember that because that was so much fun. Yeah, we also were we were rewarded with going to TCBY afterwards, which of course made it one of the greatest days ever. Now it's not Dairy Queen, but TCBY is pretty damn good too. So I'm just saying. Children who practice kindness build stronger emotional resilience. They develop confidence, empathy, and deeper sense of belonging. Helping others is not just good for the community, it's good for their hearts. So, and we do want to remind you, and we're going to start putting this out there just about every day. But if you know of someone who is struggling with stress, worry, or emotional overwhelm, reach out to a resource like the National Alliance on Mental Illness Hotline at 1-800-950-6264. That's 1-800-950-6264. Support is available. Kindness is powerful. And folks, connections, well, they simply matter. So today, let's celebrate our sons and daughters. Let's celebrate the Cubs who made kindness look easy. And let's support them in this. Let them use their mind. Let them use their creative sense of being and encourage it. If they come up with a good idea, if they come up with a great idea, a good idea, whatever it is, help them support it. Help them go out and do something good. It'll make you feel a lot better, and it'll support what they are saying. Look, I think one of the things we definitely need to stop doing is we need to stop portraying everything as doomsday around our kids because our kids pick up on this. Not every day is doomsday. We need to start supporting. We need to start enlightening. We need to start lifting our kids. We need to make sure that our kids understand that a little bit of work can go a long way. A little bit of love can go even further. A little bit of respect can change a life. So our question of the day, what is one small act of kindness your child has done that made you smile? You know what's really kind of funny? I think the one thing about kids is they'll learn how to shock you, not because they're trying to shock you. They're going to do this because it's inherent in who they are. And there's times when a kid does something that you just sit there and go, oh my God, that's beautiful. Now, my boys, they've always been around us doing things, rocking for the MDA. The creation of community pay it forward. they've always been around me doing something for others. Not to say that they had the best role model in the world when it came to other things, but I always enjoyed doing, Justice was with me when we went as and we stood guard at the funeral of a veteran, and he stood so still and so strong, and it really just it made me so proud of him that he did something that a lot of kids would have just been so bored, but he was so into doing this that he just stood there stoically strong, like I said, and just there was nobody who was going to disturb that funeral because he would have eaten them. I'm telling you right now, he's still, today, if he sees injustice, he goes after it. Free Boy is the same way. You don't hurt others, and I'm proud of my kids for that. So the question of the day, once again, the what you got for the day is, what is one small act of kindness your child has done that has made you smile? Please answer the question in the comments. Please like, share, subscribe. I'd love to hear from others. And please make sure that you take and you put this out there and you embarrass your kid today. Say, yeah, I remember back when so-and-so was doing this and he was standing there and ha, 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 ha. Embarrass your kid. Show them that you care. Show them you love them. And show them that they made an impression on you, because they made an impression on someone else. I remember this one time when Justice and his mother and I, we went to go and eat at this restaurant. Justice couldn't have been more than 3. The waitress came up and she asked what we wanted. We ordered our food, and the little waitress took and turned towards Justice and what do you want? And Justice just takes, and 3 years old, remember, puts his hands on her cheeks just gently and looks her straight in the face and goes, okay, I would appreciate some chicken nuggets. He brought a tear to that waitress's eyes and just shocked me to all it. I was out of my mind laughing so hard. I've never done that to anyone. I don't know where he saw that from. But God, that was so funny. That's what you can do for your kid. You can kind of shock them and embarrass them a little bit. So I would appreciate some chicken nuggets. Man, my kids love chicken nuggets. So, our daily challenge is show a child how easy it is to help someone today. Let them choose a simple act of kindness and celebrate it with them. Better yet, don't show them how easy it is. Let them show you how easy it is. They are going to convince you that it is easier to help someone than you ever could, because they're not set in their ways to think that, the only way to help people is to pull out your wallet. They're going to think beyond money. They're going to think support. They're going to think helping someone. They're going to think action first. Kids have this luxury because they're looking at things with fresh eyes. So don't ask it, or don't tell a child. Don't show a child. Let them show you. Let your eyes be open. It could just change the way that you help people. So Thank you for being here with us today. And when we come together, we make life better for someone who needs a hand. When you shop with any of our community partners, remember to share that receipt. Your everyday purchases can support a mission partner and help us continue to lift families, veterans, caregivers, and neighbors who need a little help. Look, we have made it at Community Pay It Forward to where when you shop anywhere from your home in a business of one of our partners, anywhere, you can support people and causes everywhere. So please, action is needed. Let's take action. We ask you to do one thing today. Look around and find someone who needs support. Ask your child, how would you help that person? And then help that person today. Because when you help someone today, you become part of something so much bigger. You become a part of community that refuses to let anyone face hardships alone. I want to thank you so very much for joining us today. My name is Zach. This is what you got. I am the founder of Community Pay It Forward, the Come Together Compass, and Pact Podcasting Networks. I would like to make sure that you understand this is what we like to do every day. We like to start your day with hopefully something positive or something that's going to make you think a little bit. And we team it with a group of our partners, a specific partner, whatever works best. And the Come Together Cub Club is something that we worked on because our kids are so brilliant. And we need to stop discounting them and start appreciating them. We've made life hard for kids. We've put expectations and our own biases in their mind, and we need to block that. Kids are amazing when you let them be. Again, my name is Zach Clayton. I am the president and founder of Community Pay It Forward, the Come Together Compass and Pact Podcasting Networks, reminding you to please love someone out there because someone out here loves you. And always remember that if you're not helping someone, you're hurting everyone. No one has to go it alone when we all come together. Love your kids today by listening to them. Let them show you how they would support. And this life can be amazing. Hey, folks, thank you very much. We will see you tomorrow with another episode of What You Got right here on the Pact Podcasting Networks. If you would like to get involved and help us out, please use my For My card and you can reach out to me and join us at any time. Please like, share, subscribe. We need your help. We want to grow. We want to spread our word. And we want to hear the answer to one very simple question: what you got? Join us tomorrow. Let's have fun. And thank your kid, support your kid, and help others out there today.